Possum Skin Cloak project is about creating a space where people could connect with a cultural practice that I suppose been reclaimed over the last 10 or 15 years. It was where Lee, Derek, Vicky Cousins and a range of other Aboriginal women who visited the Melbourne Museum and looked at some of the really old cloaks. There's only 2 or 3 of them that I'm aware of that are in existence here in Australia.
We've been really honoured to be able to take part in making a possum cloak.
Well, we got invited down for the last 3 days, and the first day on the Sunday was we walked in, didn't know what to expect.
We've had 3 days of working on the cloak from the start, cutting out and designing and hand stitching, and then us coming together to decide what stories we wanted on the cloak for the children.
Just cut them, sort them out and measure them up and do what we're doing today. The drawing side of it has been absolutely amazing, so yeah.
Because I've never done it before, so it taught me something good today.
Yeah, we've never worked with possum before. Like I've seen possum skins and touched them and stuff, but I've never actually had to put ochre on them.
Yeah.
Colour them in and do the wood burning. So.
Well, the story on the cloak is basically from the Snowy and the Gunai people, which we incorporate together and, put our own little stories on it, which could be family, what we eat, medicinal purposes and, just gatherings.
So it's basically our tree with family connections, and it's got our riverways running down to the ocean.
Part of what we did today was to smoke the cloak, so it actually cleanses it, and every time it gets used it's cleansed again.
So the cloak will be used for the early years program, and so the story will be told to them about how we've come up with, the rivers and the camping and the animals and the history.
A bit of storytelling about our totems and our shields and, Tarkin and Boran and...
Oh, it's been awesome. It's been really relaxing. It's been really good just to connect with community and learning new skills. That's the best.
To learn off a few of the people that are here today and the last couple of days, it's been fantastic. The people that are doing it now will govern it and decide where it goes.
We hope to use it with Welcome to Country for babies and for ceremonies such as if there was things that were being opened up or like new organisations or new facilities that are going to be opened up, so the cloak can be used for that.
Very important because it's our traditional. So
it passes on stories from families, and I reckon it's really important. There should be more stuff about culture.
As it gets used through the community, it gathers its own story and its own feeling, and
being a part of something special that we'll have for always part of history for the kids.
I've never been involved in a community project which to me is significant like this one.
An honour, a privilege, something to be very, very proud of, that, this cloak's going to be a part of the community for long after we're no longer around.
Proud and privileged to be a part of it, so yeah.